Hello English students and travelers, I'm teacher Julio and today I am in Tbilisi, the capital city of Georgia. I'm going to stay in Georgia for 2 months and in this video I'm going to show you different cities from this hospitable country. I also look forward to tasting and showing you their exquisite cuisine, talk to some people around and of course teach you English in the process. Are you ready? Tbilisi is the vibrant, beating heart of Georgia. It lies on the banks of the river Kura and has a population of around 1.5 million people, which accounts for 1/3 of Georgia's population. It's known for its eclectic architecture, ranging from traditional ancient buildings in the old town and more modern buildings in the other parts of the city. It's also famous for its hipster culture and the techno music scene, which gives the city a more cool and easygoing air, which you will certainly enjoy when you come here. As you will be able to see throughout this video, there are a lot of dogs and cats on the streets of Georgia. If you see an animal on the street with no owner, you can call it a stray animal. Usually dogs and cats, a stray dog or a stray cat. They don't have a home, so you can also call them homeless. A homeless dog like this one or a homeless cat. Let me show you one of the most famous Georgian dishes. It is called ajarin hachipuri and it consists of a piece of bread, their own typical kind of bread, butter, an egg and some cheese, and I'm going to show you how to eat it the Georgian way. All you have to do is to break off a piece of bread and stir the ingredients. To stir means to move something around, like you do when you're cooking, you know, you stir it so it doesn't burn. And I'm stirring this mixture together. Let me try it. It's really, really good. That's it, really simple. All you have to do is to stir the ingredients together and then to dip. To dip means to put something down into a liquid or a substance like this. The same way you do with French fries, for example, you dip it into ketchup. So I'm dipping the piece of bread into the filling and eat it. It's one of my favorite Georgian dishes and I certainly recommend that you have some if you have the chance. I'm in Batumi today, this beautiful city in Georgia. As you can see, I'm on the beach. That is the Black Sea. Batumi is bathed by the Black Sea, and something interesting about this beach is that it doesn't have sand, but rocks. The whole shore is covered with rocks. It might be a bit painful to walk here barefoot, but anyways, it's a good place to come, sit, maybe go for a swim. Right now it's autumn, so it is low season, it's not very hot, and there are not many tourists here. As you can see, the beach is almost empty. But anyways, if you come to Georgia in the summer, I certainly recommend you to come to Batumi for a few days. And this is another traditional Georgian dish. It's called talma. Talma consists of meat, and there's meat inside. The filling is meat, which is called lamb. Now the animal is sheep, but when you're talking about the meat, you should say lamb. And attention to the pronunciation, because there is a B at the end of the word, which is not pronounced. You should say lamb. Lamb filling, the filling is lamb, and this is wrapped with grape leaves. This is a leaf, plural form, leaves. So these are grape leaves. The meat is wrapped with grape leaves. There is a sauce called matsoni. It's really close to yogurt. Yeah, I like it. Let me try it.
The date I chose to come to Georgia was really the ideal choice. It is autumn now, and some days ago I was in Batumi, which is by the beach, so I could enjoy some hot weather. I even swam in the sea, and now I am in Kazbegi, which is a city uphill, up a ridge here in Georgia, and I'm also able to enjoy some winter weather with a lot of snow. This morning I decided to take a hike here uphill, up the mountain. It was tough. It took me around 2 hours, but as you can see, it was really worth it. So guys, these are my friends Max and Yula. We met yesterday. We were both coming to Kazbegi, so we took a taxi together. It was quite an adventure. And so, where are you from, and tell us a bit about your trip?
So we're from Germany and we are coming to Georgia without a plane. So first we took a train to Vienna.
And then we took another train on the next day to Bucharest and spent some time in Romania. And after that we went by bus to Odessa in Ukraine, and from there we took the ferry to Georgia.
Yeah, arriving in Batumi, we fell in love with the country. We love the food, the wine, and we're like really friendly, lovely people here.
You speak English very well, by the way. I assume the educational system in Germany is quite good, so how have you learned English?
Well, I cannot compare, but I learned English in school, but I must say that I really improved during my Erasmus, where I studied in English for 4 months.
What do you know about Brazil, Yula?
Well, I think it's a tropical country, and I assume it's really hot, and yeah, that's it.
Yula Max.
Well, I'm a bit into football, so I know some Brazilian football players and clubs, and I follow the super classical.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you know Neymar and...
Yeah, I know Neymar, like Dani Alves, Marquinhos, I know those players.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Today I am in Signagi, a town located atop a hill in the easternmost part of Georgia. It is a tiny town, but probably the prettiest town in the country. It's famous for its vineyards and very delicious wines. It is also known as the City of Love. Says the legend that once upon a time there was a poor painter who lived here, and he fell in love with a famous rich French actress. To show his love for her, he sold his own house and used all the money to buy flowers for her. He bought tons of flowers, but that didn't make her, unfortunately, fall in love with him. Anyway, that huge proof of love happened here in Signagi, and that's why it is called the City of Love. This sausage-shaped candy is called churchhella. It is a Georgian, very traditional dessert, and it consists of nuts. Here inside there are a lot of nuts, and the funny thing is that the nuts are tied together, they are threaded by a line, so they all stick together, and they're covered with grape juice, concentrated grape juice. It's also done with other juices, like this one is kiwi, for example, but it's usually with grape juice. Georgians usually make it in the autumn when the nuts and the grapes are harvested, and some people around here like to call it the Georgian Snickers. And now it's time to try it. Let me break a piece of it. Oops, let me take the line off. It's a bit hard. Got it. I love it. Should really try it if you come here. It's really tasty. It's autumn now, but one of the nicest things in my trip here in Georgia is that I was able to experience winter weather in Kazbegi. It was below zero and really snowy, and 1 week before that I was in Batumi enjoying the beach and swimming in the Black Sea. It was hot and very summerish weather, and now, yeah, in Tbilisi it's an actual autumn weather. As you can see, the leaves are changing color and falling, except of course for the evergreen. Evergreen plants or trees stay green all year long. They never change color or fall. Today I am in Kutaisi, which is the third largest city in Georgia, but considered to be the second most important city in the country. Today is actually my last day in Georgia. I have stayed here for a long time, but it's time to go home. I have really enjoyed visiting this beautiful country, the people, the food, and I hope you have enjoyed this video as well. I'll see you next time.